All right, there goes Larson, clear on the low, so we can finally move down a little bit. Ooh, I really tried to get harder into the brakes there, Trevor Bain. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to NASCAR 14, where I have returned after a vacation to California. It was an excellent time. Got to meet Bay Area bugs, as well as go camping out in the woods and all that good stuff. But I don't want to spend too much time talking about that, as there will be vlogs on the or a vlog maybe or two of what happened up there in California, which was just a fantastic time. So that's why this race is coming out today rather than on Monday, because I was in California on vacation. So anywho, without further ado, I'm a poet and didn't know it. We will be continuing on our chase series. We're in New Hampshire, which used to be called Loudon, but now it's New Hampshire, in the 28 code 0 car. We're in the blacked out scheme with the yellow. That's for our chase, as long as we're in the chase. And we won, recently. So therefore we are in, once you get a win, you're in. So we're on for the next round. So we can do decently here, or we can do crappy here. I mean, we're still in the thing. It doesn't really matter, but we are going to try to pull off the most points we can as usual. We're going to do qualifying. So let's get out there and see what happens.
Gotta just be smooth, calm, 10-4.
All right, so anywho, hello once again. Like I had said before in the past, I will be putting up the face cam for the chase races. Mainly because the reason why we don't do it all the time is because it just really is a pain in the butt. I have to go to Windows Movie Maker and convert the video file, because my editing software, Premiere Pro, really doesn't like it. The default H.264 format. I don't know why, but it doesn't. So that's the reason why it's not all the time. And another thing is, I love doing the TV outside camera, but an issue is, in the replay, I'll get different frame rates than I did in the actual game, and when I was racing in that recording. So when I record it, it's not consistent, and it'll show like it'll be off sync constantly. I don't know why it does that, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm running the Delta Force Racing setup as usual. Just the exact same one that we did last time at Loudon. We did terrible, I believe, at Loudon. I don't know why I'm calling it Loudon, New Hampshire. With the only thing I did different this time was raise the track bar up. I did adjust the steering lock. It's at 18, so we have a lot more control of the car. But I also kept a nice kind of a loose setup. You kind of need it here for short track racing. You want it, especially once we start to get some laps on the tires. The car really likes to tighten up, so therefore I want to make sure that we're on top of things here. Ooh, man, as you can see, the car starting to step out a little bit crappy there, but we are racing for the fastest time we can. I have the AI set at 75%, so they are very tough and aggressive to get by, especially under green flag conditions during a race. But I like that. I like the challenge. The last race we did, we were at 75%. I really liked it. Oh, hello. I was scratching my nose right when that happened. Sorry, Amarola. That was my fault. I went up into him. I thought we were okay.
Car 3 back. Car 2 back.
Or was that Stenhouse? I don't know. That was Almirola. Duh. I mean, I know my cars. I should, at least. And Harvick is just fast. Fast. Oh, man. In the way that the braking bias is set up here, it's just, a little crazy. You gotta watch out, otherwise we'll lock up the tires.
Go to the low side.
Yeah, I'm trying here. Oh man, locked them up again. Ooh, got in the back end of Carl Edwards there. Again, we're qualifying here, so I don't want to get too freaking crazy here, guys. Don't want to get too crazy. Oh, slowing. Try not to hit Larson there.
Car inside, just looking.
And that's the thing that sucks, whenever you're out here doing the
Inside's clear.
the style of qualifying, the group qualify, is that you're racing these guys. And I mean, trust me, I know what it's like, because another really cool thing is, while I was in California, I got to go to K1 Speed, which is a indoor karting go-kart track, and I raced Bugs there. And the first time there was 9 of us out there on the track, and it's kind of like this. The way you win those races there at those indoor karting places like that is by your lap time. It's not what you position, finish, or whatever, but more or less what your fastest lap time was. And the first race, one day we went there, was our first time ever. I ran the second fastest lap. I think Bugs got 6th out of 9th. So it took a while to get used to the track and to really find out how to pick up time. So he wanted a rematch. So we went there. Actually, it was yesterday. And we went back. We ran it again. And he kicked my ass. Well, actually, he didn't really kick my ass completely. We swapped back and forth quite a bit because it was neat. We were the only 2 people there. It was like a Monday, so we were the only 2 people there at the track. So it was just me and him, and it was some really close, amazing racing we were doing. And he captured all that on the GoPro. So on the vlogs that are coming out, you will get to see that race. It was a lot of fun. Maybe I'll upload the race in its entirety or something on my channel as well. As he might, I don't know what he planned on doing with that, but we're kind of sharing footage since we both were there doing the same thing. It's kind of weird if we were just filming each other when we could just use the same footage and edit it how we want to. So that's the come, and that'll be fun. Oh man, Tony got a little aggressive there. Got knocked back to 5th already, but I'm trying a different. All right, there's the session right there. We qualify for the next round, so we have another shot at this, which is great because in practice I wasn't doing too good in practice, so that kind of brings our confidence up. New Hampshire it's a tough track. I mean, it's it's short, so it's short track racing. But other than that, ooh man, got really loose there. On the other hand, you got to really nail your braking, mainly because you kind of brake into the corners where the groove is. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, as we wind the car up for our first lap. We're at the line here, and right here about the 2, I'm braking, but I'm kind of just braking, and you'll feel the car forward momentum because of the brake bias. Kind of just jump right along towards the groove there. This isn't a track you want to be on the bottom, because if you're on the very bottom of the track, it's very slippery down there. It's very loose. It's not where the racing groove is. Oop, and we are really chattering some tires there.
Time is almost up, pal.
Yeah, now time's almost up, pal. Now let's see what we got here. We get a 3rd fastest. Still trying. Man, Denley Hamlin is fast. He is fast. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, nice and easy here. There we go. You know what's funny is whenever I was in California, I did check comments and stuff whenever I could, and I tried to interact with a lot of you guys on Twitter, as always. And it was funny, I read a comment on an old NASCAR video, and they said how like I bitch the most and all this, and they've never seen anybody so like pissed off at a game or whatever. Or I forget what exactly said, but you have to realize I really get into my games, and NASCAR's no different. Oh shit, hit the wall there. No different. I absolutely do get into it, especially when racing's competitive. So of course I want to do decent. And when you're getting smashed and crashed and everything's going bad for you, you get pissed off. I mean, real drivers do that too. It's no different. I've been in iRacing and plan to get back into that majorly in 2015. But with iRacing, you know, you hear the same thing. You hear frustration over the radio because these guys you get upset at each other, and you get mad at, you know, not only yourself for the mistakes you made, but also how your race is going. I'm really trying to get everything out of this car, but I think by running it as hard as I just did there, I really am going to regret that, because now I'm just overdriving the car if I do that, and I don't need to be doing that. And I do appreciate you guys that write tips and tricks on what I should do at the track, but realize that that's kind of a moot point, because at that point we're moving on towards the next track already. But for ones that ooh, hello. Watch out for Newman. He's coming right along. I'm not going to wreck over that. No way. No way, Jose. But all right, we qualified 8th. That's not terrible. we are in the chase, you know, and as long as we're top 10, I'm pretty happy with that. So let's continue on. All right, starting on the outside of Denny Hamlin. The outside lane is going to be a bitch. It's going to be a little rough, but
here we go, buddy. Coming to the green.
Let's try to get a good start here. There we go.
On the bottom, one back.
All right, let's just focus here and go easy. Man, it's going to be bumper cars in the beginning. Hang on to it, Denny Hamlin. Jeez, we got really shuffled back there. That's all right. Let's just kind of get back into it.
Okay, let's go. We got to step it up.
And see, it's really hard when you're on a backstretch and you're like on the bumper of a car like that, because you kind of don't know your braking zone. You're not getting the clean air. You're not in front. You can't see your line so much. You just kind of have to go off of memory and then hope for the best. That's how the outside lane kind of works.
All right, your door, down low, at your door.
I figure we were probably gonna get shuffled back quite a bit. It happens here. It's really a tough track and it's hard to pass here.
He's right on you.
Okay. Short track racing. And what really sucks is we always get caught in this outside lane. There's not really much I can do with it because I don't have a car set up that likes the top. It likes the middle or the regular groove. And I think that's why we suffer here at New Hampshire the most, is because of that fact. I'm not really good at driving the outside lane here. And you know, and you gotta pretty much wait for the traffic to settle before we can get into it and get a better position. There's not really much else I can do. I'm staying high. I'm not going to go into him. You see.
We're on the low side.
All right, there goes Larson, clear on the low, so we can finally move down a little bit. Ooh, I really tried to get harder into the brakes there, Trevor Bain. Oh, we're getting smashed and crashed here again.
We're on the high side.
Holy cow.
Coming low.
It's not uncommon for you to beat and bang here on these tracks at all, so I'm not going to be too upset about it.
High side.
Yeah, I hate the high side, but we're doing the best we can. And I tell you what, the vacation was so nice. I was able to just kind of relax and clear my head, and I really missed YouTubing and really missed doing videos and continuing these series for y'all.
We're on the inside.
So it really has helped.
Keep a good pace. You're doing great.
And also having the steering lock as I have it set up now, I've been really enjoying this game a lot more. I'm telling you what, guys, if you have a wheel and you're frustrated with the way the car handles, bring that steering lock down, because almost all the defaults are 32, and I drop mine to 18, and then I adjust steering sensitivity from there on out. Yeah, I know, guys. We're fine here. I just need to get away from those jagaloons so we can get up here and race for some position. I'm not really sure what our pit stop strategy is today. We might end up loosening the car just by maybe a half on the track bar, just to get a little extra turn out of the car. I don't want to get it too loose so it's undrivable off the corner, but I do want a little bit more turn.
But as long as I'm hitting that, it's not too bad.
What is happening with my there we go. My audio interface is screwing up on me. I don't know what it was doing there.
On the bottom,
really weird. All right, there we go.
Clear down low.
Clear down low. So we're starting to find our groove here a little bit at a time. I'm braking a lot earlier than I should be, but that's just because I'm following the guy in front of me, and I don't want to get too crazy. All right, let's get Casey Mears here.
Gotta get to the bottom.
Yeah, we do. And I overdrove it. It's my fault. Sorry, Casey.
Inside's clear.
But I was racing him.
Right's all clear, bud.
That shit happens. All right, let's get back down here.
Go high.
I don't need to go high. I'm just trying to feel the car a little bit better here. We're starting to lose a little bit of right front tire, but other than that, I mean, we haven't really been tearing the tires up too much, although this is only lap 10 we're coming up on. So we still got a long way to go.
Eyes on the prize. Let's do this now.
That's what I'm saying. Eyes on the prize. 29th. We'll just pick them off one at a time.
We're on the inside.
And who knows, maybe a caution come out or something. But right now the car's just, I don't know, It's falling off. It's starting to get a lot tighter than it was before. Although it's kind of hunting and finding that high line for some reason.
Keep pushing. You gain a couple tenths on the car in front.
That's good. There we go. Let's try to do that. Yeah, but as you can see, the car's starting to fall off. It needs
one back, coming low.
I really need a track bar adjustment. A little looser setup.
You can do this.
It's just a little too tight for racing with these guys the way that I have been. And we're losing so much time when we're on that high side.
Clear down low.
We're clear on the low. Let's try to get a better lower spot here by breaking it a little earlier this time.
Watch your inside. Clear low.
Trying to drive it off on the bottom, but man, it does not like it at all. Does not like it. There we go. Catch it. Drive it off the corner a little bit better. Okay, the car's starting to tighten up a lot more so. Before where I was loose, I'm no longer loose. So maybe if I try to figure that out like I just did there with Almirola, I can keep it up. But no, it's 3 and 4. I'm really fucking up. Man, you can see what I'm doing to the tires there too. I've got to stop doing that. I got to stop overdriving it into 3 and 4 because that's going to hurt us in the long run there. I mean, we can do what we can do in 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 we're really hurting. So I'm gonna have to brake a lot earlier, get the car slowed a lot more before I give it that much wheel.
Go to work now, buddy. Come on.
Like this. There we go. Although Almirola's on the move there, he just passed Gilliland. Man, I just really late brake there. Why am I doing that? And then if I late brake, I gotta ride the high line all the way around. I'm screwed. All right, let's get around Gilliland here and try not to fuck up my braking zone again.
Looking high. Just keep a good pace. You're doing good.
Larson's coming to capitalize on that. My God, I can't turn. Come on, baby. Yeah, we can't do much about that. We need a track bar adjustment bad.
Car approaching low. He's charging. Looking inside.
Yeah, let him charge. I don't care.
Inside's clear.
Man, a little loose there, but that's because we were really giving it a lot right there. All right, let's drive this fucker down into here. Come on, baby.
Clear down low.
Man, we're just burning these tires up in 3 and 4. I can't get 3 and 4 down at all. I mean, I've kind of understand this one quite a bit,
Looking low.
but still, it's just we're not fast enough to be competitive at all. And you can see when I'm coming off of 2, I'm really, really, really fast.
2 back, coming
but this is our worst.
Car 1 back.
Maybe I can just kind of, nope, can't even use that. This car's really tight there. All right, let's save the tires a little bit here.
He's coming on the inside.
Yeah, I know he is. Oh, hello.
Car outside.
Yeah, it's not a good idea, man. Whenever I'm that tight, I could be coming right up into you, your door there.
Put it on the high side.
I just can't get this car here in 3 and 4 at all. So I'm going to protect the inside line and make it difficult for them to pass. That's all I can do.
High side's clear. Looking outside.
Yeah, I know. Danica's looking on the outside of us there.
He's right on you.
She's right on me. What it should say, but they don't know that. NASCAR wasn't gonna, or NASCAR 14 UT couldn't be bothered. They were like, no, we're not gonna re-record just one car to say she. So that was really nice of them. Not really. It's kind of sexist in a way. Way to be sexist, UT. UT, whatever you want to call them. I call them UT. Shit, turn the fucking car, dude. Yeah, this thing is garbage when we lose the tires there. We can't stay competitive more than 30 seconds. That's just terrible. Terrible. We need a track bar adjustment really bad. And this is another thing that really sucks, is that, you know, when we need a caution, we're not going to get them. Like, the AI cautions are so, like, inconsistent. They don't help you out in your races at all. You're kind of just screwed. I can't say that's the same for the career mode. I'm not really sure.
Pulled back a half a second. The guy in front. Keep pushing.
But as far as single player goes, no. We don't stand a chance in hell at getting a caution. Not whenever it's going to help us out. So we're just going to keep going until they say we need to pit. And then we're going to raise that track bar. Let me tell you. Not to where it's undrivable, but 9.5 on the track bar. I think it's at 9 right now. So half a round up. Because when you raise that track bar, you get the car to be looser. If you have a loose car already and you want to tighten it up, you drop the track bar. But right now we're fighting to hold 32nd, and that's just, you know, it's sucky. It's not good at all. Matt Kenseth is the leader, so we need to keep an eye on a yellow car so we don't go down a lap. But I'm not seeing him back there, so that's a good thing. So we're just fighting still, hitting the wall and everything. All its glory. There we go. It's like it's whenever I'm in traffic and I'm racing these guys, that's where I'm missing my braking zones, obviously. But whenever I'm by myself, I'm starting to get those corners a lot better than I have been, and I'm being more patient with it too. That's how we're keeping Danica off us.
That's it, little by little. You gained a 10th on the guy in front.
Now we're getting a 10th. That's not a big deal. But we're starting to kind of let the car. See there, I kind of just let out of the brakes there a little too early, and the car sails right up the track. Maybe I need to just hold the brakes in a little bit more into the turn so it helps it apex it a little bit better. There we go.
Back, coming low.
I think that's what it is.
Put it on the left.
There we go. We should be gaining on it a little bit there too. Let's try doing that. Here's 3. Let's just kind of ride these brakes down into the turn and then back into the gas. Nice and easy. That was a lot better. A lot better. So we need to use the brake bias to help us out, get through these turns a little more with this setup. Because as long as I'm braking, I have a lot of directional control to the left. But if I just let off the brakes and I just roll through the corner, the car's really tight. So right now we're just using these brakes to our advantage.
Okay, let's go.
Gotta love the bias.
Step it up.
Come on, baby. I'm really concerned about that right front. We've really have not taken care of it at all. I'm wondering when these guys are going to start pitting, because we're going to need the tire soon. That is for sure. And if it gets dangerously low, we're going to have to come in regardless and take care of it. We're not going to risk going down a lap over being stupid. And hope that, you know, when they go into pit, we'll be out, we'll be in good shape. But the thing is I'm really worried is if that's going to last, if our line is going to last us to the end of the race without blowing it right front. We don't want to do that, so I can't help but overdrive the shit out of this thing. And I know it's easy to sit there and say, I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing that wrong. I'm really trying to figure it out my own. But remember that it's not going to matter because I'll be under the next track by the time this video's out, so it will be a moot point.
The car behind is less than a second away.
Yeah, they've been there for a while.
Car on the bottom, 3 back.
I'm just trying to save my tires, man.
Left side's clear.
And the moment I try to save my tires, that's whenever they start, you know, flying up on me. All right, they're pitting. Maybe I should pit with him.
You gained 3/10 on the car ahead. 3 back, coming low.
All right, let's be smart here.
Let's get plenty of fuel in
All right,
there.
we get tires, track bar, 9.5 on that. Grill tape's good.
But you're a little slow coming in.
A little slow coming in. That's all right. It's better than fast. Repair. We're good. 100% fuel. Fill it up. All right, what are we doing with tires? 4 tires.
Be ready, guys. Let's hustle here.
We might as well do 4 tires. We're in the back. I know I could have done 2, and that would have made a difference, but I'm hoping the track bar will make the difference there. We'll be able to drive the car a little bit better off, at least off of or into 3 and 4, because that was our worst.
Nice job, boys. Great pit stop.
Like I said, we got a real good car here. Just take care, everybody.
Be careful
We're
here.
lap down. We can do this.
Of course we're lap down. I'm fine with it. All right, let's coming out on the track again.
Down.
2 laps down. That's how fast it goes here.
Watch your outside.
Yep, we'll let all these guys go
Car
by.
up top, just looking. Cover your outside. Closing up top.
Because they got to pit soon, and they're pitting now, looks like.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
At least one did.
Coming on the outside. Car up high. Still outside.
All right. Oh, yeah, we have a lot more drivability on this car now. So
Coming high.
maybe that'll work out for us.
Clear.
Right's clear. And we can get back up here and get our lap back. Kenseth has got to be pitting soon, or Earnhardt Jr. Those guys all should be pitting right now, which they are starting to pit. There they go.
Clear left.
So now we got to go to work.
Doing an awesome job today, buddy.
Go back to work here. Oh, man, I wasn't paying attention to the braking zone. Man, just look at the difference of 4 tires and that track bar. Huge difference.
Clear right side.
Huge difference there. Still using that brake to really help us. We kind of learned that a little too late, perhaps, but either way, we're a lot faster than we have been. And that's all that matters. That's what you do. You make an adjustment to the car, you figure it out, you know? We're still using that brake to our advantage, but look at how much more drive I have off of it just by adding that half round up on the track bar.
Keep pushing.
That track bar. And Danica pitted with us, so we are racing her for 32nd, which I have no qualms about. We will pass her, no problem. That was our single best lap, as you can see. That's what an adjustment does. I mean, it's all about just making those adjustments and finding where you're more comfortable with the car. But look at this. We're like a rocket ship right now.
Second you made up on the driver in front. Way to go, buddy. Come on, man. Keep that momentum. Keep that momentum. Car outside.
Sorry, Danica.
Clear right.
I overdrove that corner quite a bit. There we go. Just really smoking that tire. I need to stop doing that on the brakes.
Clear on the outside.
Let's get our laps back.
Go low, go low.
I am going low
Car
here.
up top, one back.
I'm watching Gil in there.
Watch your rear.
There's the leader, Earnhardt Jr. I don't think he's pitted yet.
Car on your rear.
I really don't. Man,
Coming low.
these guys got balls all of a sudden, and they're making me use my stuff up too. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I know we're 2 laps behind. There's nothing we can do because he hasn't pitted yet. He will be soon. Probably the next time around. I would imagine. I would imagine that to be the case. Really use those brakes to our advantage.
Car approaching low.
Let him try. We're gonna be a little loose coming off of there, but that's all right. We gotta follow that groove all the way down in with those brakes. And don't get out of the groove because you will be screwed. And at least now with the track bar adjustment, you can see the right front isn't like turning bright yellow in the midst of a turn unless I'm overdriving the car. So I'll keep an eye on that and make sure that I'm not.
Okay, let's go. We gotta step it up.
We are stepping it up. We're doing pretty decent. We'll get our laps back. Don't worry. There we go. See, we're keeping the tires green now. We have more drive. It helps a lot. Before, we just had the car pushing so much that we were just skating that right front against the ground. I screwed up that corner, so I just went ahead and took the high line just to be safe. It's all about feathering that throttle back and forth. Come on, Dale. You gotta pit. You've got to pit at some point. Man, I really screwed that turn up again. I'm getting really itchy. That's why. And it's hot in here. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys noticed on my head, I got new headphones thanks to Bugs. Bugs gave me his old, well, it's not old at all. They're Sony MDR 7506s, which are, it's funny. They're the headphones I've always wanted and never bought because they are kind of expensive, but he gave them to me because he never uses them. He bought those Turtle Beaches and he loves those. So he gave these to me so I don't have to use earbuds anymore. And oh my God, are they amazing. I love these things so much. Everything sounds so good. It's comfortable. It's a longer cord. It's not in my way of driving. It's nice. I really like it. So thank you to Bugs for that. All right, we need to really just stick it out. Come on, Dale. You got to go in and pit sometime.
We can do this. Gotta keep focused.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do.
You made up on the driver in front. Way to
unless
go,
he doesn't go in.
Lap down.
But no, it doesn't show any signs of it. Maybe he did stop. I don't know. That's why I don't like green flag pit stops. They suck. Much rather pit under caution so we can figure out the field. We can get in front of him. We can get a wave around. That's what we want to do. Yeah, we used the right front a lot there. Don't want to keep doing that. He's just way faster than us. We just got to accept it. I don't know what happened. I mean, in qualifying, we were fast. We were good. But man, in race, they destroyed us. They trained us in the beginning. We got that outside lane, and track position is really important here, especially with the AI being at 75%. You know, once we lost that track position, we were kind of just screwed, and we knew it. I think Dale has to pit. I can't see why he is so far ahead of everybody else. It doesn't make sense unless of that was the case. Man, if we can continue getting the car down there, that will be grateful. It'll be really nice. It's almost like the car really likes it down here all of a sudden. Didn't like it before. Although now the car is starting to settle. Going a lot easier on the brakes too. See, remember earlier we couldn't even get near that yellow line, and now we can.
Keep the momentum. Let's go.
So we have to adjust our line to try to pick up the most we can, but it's not seeming to do much of anything. Maybe slow us down if anything. So yeah, I don't know. Not sure on this one. Not sure why Earnhardt hasn't pitted. Maybe he thinks he can make it towards the end. Remember, Brad Keselowski tried that on us. It didn't work out to his advantage. So maybe somebody else will capitalize on it. I'm not sure who the second place is, but it might be Kyle Busch, and he is coming quick. We really need a caution. We do. Ah, well. What are you gonna do? Keep trying to go easy here. Easy does it. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing was really cool when we were on those go-karts. Those things, I don't know if you've been on them, but if you have,
2 laps behind.
Your arms are just on fire when you get off. I mean, you really wheel the hell out of those things, especially whenever you're going all out like we were. And it's cool because it was, you know, road course racing with Bugs, and after doing it for so long in like iRacing and other means, it was just cool to actually physically race, you know, somebody that's been your friend for so long. All right, I think Dale's finally pitting. So we'll get our laps back. Come on, Jeff. Let's just rocket this bitch.
One lap behind.
Yep. Dale did pit. Let's just rocket this bitch around here. Try to get her lap back. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Let's go to work now, buddy. Come on.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's get our lap back.
10 to go.
And there he is. Is that him up there? Yeah, there he is right there. Damn it. We need to get in front of him. We need a caution bad. If we get in a caution, then we could actually do something about it. But I don't think we are. I think we're just going to have to live with 30th as of right now. He's pretty hard to pass.
9 to go.
We just don't have a car for it today. I thought we did, but that's the inconsistencies of the AI here in NASCAR 14. You know, you can do decent in qualifying, and then you come to race day and they just blow you away. There's nothing you can do about it. Maybe they should have been set at 70%, but I like a challenge, and we can't win every race. I thought we would be fine, but didn't seem to be the case. Can't win them all. 8 to go. Let's just try to get this baby all across the line and do the best we can. We are still in the chase. That hasn't changed at all. There we go. I mean, the car is just, it's way better. I wish I would have had this track bar at the beginning of the race at 9.5. It seemed to be the best.
7 to go.
All right, 7 laps to go. We should be good. Back downhill, back downhill. All righty. Let's get this baby up against the wall.
Oh, buddy, we gotta work for that money.
You gotta work for that money. Well,
Closing on the bottom. Let him pass.
yeah, I will. If Brad comes up on, I'll let him go. I'll let the leaders go by.
6 to go.
As you can see, we are not competitive at all. I mean, look at this.
Left side's clear.
I'll let him go around us.
Car 1 back.
He'll get us here in lap 3. Jeez, man. I got in the brakes there and car jotted really hard to the right. I'm just letting these guys go around me.
Looking low.
I mean, the only guy in front of that I can even pass is Larson
5 to go.
and Gilliland. I just don't want Gilliland to pass us.
Inside's clear.
So I'm not gonna hold these guys up for
Car
that.
approaching low. Car underneath.
Let them go.
Clear low.
Alrighty, now we're good. So there you have it. I mean, like, there's just not much we could do. I'm terrible at this track. I mean, if you look at the track record, we've never had a good race here ever. And maybe it's the car setup. Maybe it's, you know, me overdriving the corners as much as I have been. But
Clear on the low side.
you don't win every race. You just don't. It doesn't work that way.
Low side's clear.
And even if the AI was slower, I'd still be having the issues I'm having with the car handling and everything. So,
Clear down low.
not every car setup can be aces either. That's what I'm saying is, you know, I do love the Delta Force racing setups that we do get, but not everyone's a winner. So I'm not going to beat myself over it either.
Car closing on the inside.
Beat myself up over it is what I meant to say.
Clear on the low side.
Yeah,
Nobody's going to make it easy for us today, buddy.
A little bit of a bump there.
Watch your mirror. He's coming up fast.
Here comes Carl Edwards. Comes Mr. Edwards. I'll tell you what, it's going to do it for Earnhardt, and he's going to be in the next...
2 to go.
He's going to be in the next deal.
Go up high.
If he can pull it off
He's coming low.
for the win. All right, Carl, I'm giving you room, dude. Have at it. Since yeah, Earnhardt Jr. he is in the chase. That'll be good for him because he'll be like me. He'll be in the next round. Final lap. All right, let's go. Let Casey go around, and Denny Hamlin if he needs to. All right, Michael Waltrip is the one to worry about behind us now, which I don't think it's really much of a worry. I think everybody's so spaced out. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to ruin these guys' chances because I'm me.
Clear left.
Being a lapper.
Checkered flag.
All right. I was going to let Biffle go, but it doesn't really matter at this point. They are where they're at. Well, there you have it. 32nd. Oh, sorry, 30th. I thought it was 32nd. Gotta love it. Let's look at the results. 30th. 29th was Kyle. Okay, I thought it was 32nd. I don't know why I thought that, but let's get up here. Let's go to the very top and look who won the race. We know who won the race. It was Earnhardt Jr. Okay, so it made me go all the way down, and I gotta go all the way back up. Thanks. All right, so Earnhardt Jr., Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Kyle, Jimmy, Matt, Carl, Casey, Denny, Greg, Jeff Gordon, Clint Boyer, Ryan Newman, Ricky Stenhouse, Tony Stewart, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, Marcos Ambrose, Brian Vickers, Kurt Busch in 20th. 21st went to Paul Menard. 22nd, AJ Allmendinger. 23rd was Trevor Bayne. 24th, David Reagan. 25th, Austin Dillon. 26th, Jamie McMurray. 27th, David Rudiman. 28th was Eric Almirola. 29th, Kyle Larson. 30th was me. Still one lap down. I was Michael Waltrip was a lap down too. We both got screwed. Then we had Casey Mears in 32nd, David Gillen 33rd, 34th to Danica Patrick, 35 Alex Bowman, 36 Cole Witt, 37 was JJ Yealy. Then it went Joe Nemechek, Josh Wise, Landon Castle, Michael Annette, Ryan Truex, Michael McDowell in 43rd. So there you have it, guys. You can't win every race. We understand this, but you know, we give it our all. We didn't make mistakes in the pits so much. I mean, I was slow entering the pits, and perhaps that under green, that could have been the reason why I went down a lap. But it's better than speeding, because speeding, then we would have really been way in the back. So, you know, it is what it is. We're in the chase, but we'll pack it up and we'll try to do better at Dover. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care.